guys, it's Texas Wine and
Whiskey. We're coming at you from Houston, Texas.
here at Giant Distillery, and they actually have more than just whiskey and bourbon here. They have brandy, cognac, they have gin, they have rum, and they have vodka. We're only going to do tastings, and they have a lot of different whiskey bourbons as well, and we're just trying four for you today. We're going to try the OGs, aren't we?
Yeah, and that's out of their flights. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have like 8 different flights that you can choose from, ranging from like the lowest, of course the OGs, maybe some of the newer ones. They even have like a VIP, but you know what? We're gonna throw that up there so you guys can see it. But the venue is really nice. It's got an outside patio, and we're gonna get into these tastings.
Yep. So let's get started. We're gonna try the White Dog, and what was this one?
It's a white whiskey.
So it has a light, crisp, fresh smell to it. So as you can see, it's a white whiskey.
And as you can see, I've already taken notice. That looks like a 3 or 4 ounce shot there, and each one of them are, I'd say about the same.
Oh wow!
Is it smooth?
So it kind of gives you a strong kick at the first little taste, and then it smooths out really quickly.
Let's see what we got here. Yep, little kick. You know what? Smooth, but almost sweet at the end. Wow. Very nice.
I think that's one that you would definitely use for cocktails. I probably wouldn't necessarily drink it straight, like other whiskey bourbons that I like to drink. Right? Alright, so this next one is the Giant Texas Bourbon. It's 95 proof.
Once again, these are the OGs, the original Giants.
Very subtle hints of caramel, toffee.
Toffee.
That's full of flavor. I can taste like some tobacco notes, and it stays on the back of your mouth
I'll let
for a while.
I'll let you let go of that and let me get it around my mouth.
Yeah, that's a nice after flavor. That's such a word.
Maybe such a word.
I guess we'll see what you think.
The smell was a little bit more
Deceiving?
yeah, deceiving. Like I think it was gonna. I feel like it was gonna hit you. I think she likes to help me with my words sometimes. But yeah, a little deceiving at the beginning. I'm still getting that taste, and that one also too kind of just had a nice subtle. But yep, she was right, like toffee and or maybe even a little butterscotch. I think I could pull a little butterscotch from that one.
And it leaves that little buttery note at the end too, which is still there. All right, the next one is the Giant Texas 100 proof rye.
And it's really good that we're both like intensely looking at you guys, and then we look down at our cheat sheet, as we're calling it, just to figure
Because we
things
gotta know
out.
which
Yeah,
one
we're
trying.
Yeah,
And they have a very expansive menu.
yep, we've even got some burgers and appetizers here on the back, and
It even smells really smooth, if that makes any sense. Is that a possibility that something can smell super smooth?
there's never such thing as possibilities.
I mean, who knows? I may take a sip and it may like smack. Let's find out.
Yeah.
This has more like feels a little bit more of a thicker consistency.
You know what? Let me start off. I'm not a huge rye fan.
Me neither. But
Yeah.
I am learning to appreciate them because we really have had a chance to try some different ryes.
So what
and they've been,
you're saying is you possibly could drink rye, maybe?
yeah, absolutely.
Because she
I
did
think you
mention
gotta,
possibly.
you have to find a good one. And so far, the last few places we've gone to, they've had some good rye whiskeys.
Still don't know if I'm such a huge fan of rye.
And we're not professionals by any means. We just like whiskey and we
Yes,
like
we
wine.
are.
We like to taste it too.
That's got to mean professional in there somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, most definitely. So I think for the last one, we're on the Giant Texas 100 proof bourbon.
So the 100 proof bourbon is aged for a minimum of 2 years. They use a signature pot still single barrel rye. It's a gem with aromas of vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, molasses, brown sugar, almonds, and dark chocolate. So the palate will bring you notes of black pepper, baking spices, herbaceous cloves, and mint. And the finish is a lovely mix of long and sweetly spiced caramel and toasted oak, followed by spicy notes. The mash bill is made up of 95% rye and 5% malted barley, non-GMO Texas grains at Giant Texas Distillery. Yeah, I like to hear that it's non-GMO. I know, for y'all out there that don't understand like organic and non-GMO ingredients, it is important, very important.
And then we don't mean that you don't understand, maybe unaware of, because I know maybe a couple of years ago I was unaware of, you know, a lot of the things that they're putting in drinks, spices, foods, etc. And you know what? It all chemicals. Yeah. Well, without getting too deep, I guess do a little research on your own. But that definitely is something that we look to, and I know we can't, you know, like the next whiskey place isn't going to be exactly like that, but you know what? Or the next vineyard. But I think a lot of them are up and coming, trying to do the best to make them non-GMOs.
Yeah, and you know, that's a good thing that you may want to put away, that you can ask them when you go visit some distilleries and wineries.
I say call ahead, you know.
All right, so let's smell this thing.
Smell this.
I just want to jump in this.
Oh, is that one good?
Yeah.
I think that's what that means. Because don't get me wrong, we're not getting anywhere inside that tiny bottle or glass.
definitely drink this on the rocks. I want to see what Jason thinks.
Well,
Very caramelly.
Okay, go ahead and talk. Keep talking. Are you good? I think she's pretty stoked on this one. She's really digging it. But you know what? I wanted to cheers to Giant Distilleries. You know, thanks for kind of keeping it down a little bit. Music, people are showing up right now. You know what? We're having a good time. We're tasting these. Let me get this last one on here. Oh wow! I think I feel like I'm getting maple.
Yeah. It has a very good flavor.
Wow. I don't think she left me very much on this one.
That was you, because I'm taking very tiny sips to taste it.
Wow. That was good. That was really smooth from start to finish. I think it had, definitely some maple notes. But you know what? Everybody's going to have a little different taste, palate, whatever the case is. Once again, and you know, I'm trying to remember to take a sip here and there, you know, or take a drink.
We have another tasting they brought us.
And you know what? The guy that just came around the corner with the old pamphlet here for some information and everything on Giant came around the corner, and they actually have a limited release of cask strength honey whiskey, and even the little what do you call that, signage, the information just looks amazing. Here, you know what? I'm going to show you guys. Get a look at that.
He was telling us the honey is sourced from Central Texas, which is where we live. So that's pretty cool. So local honey to Texas.
You know what? So I think I've been nice, and I've been a gentleman, and I let her take the first whiskey tasting on this. I'm going to go ahead and jump in line. And you know what? I'm going to assume there's notes of honey in this one.
You think so? You're just going to assume?
Okay. So right off the bat, I already feel like this is a little bit stronger. It already smells stronger, but I don't.
He did say it was 103 proof.
103 proof, so I already feel like it's a little bit more just stronger on the smelling notes, I guess you want to call them. Let's see the taste. That's good.
Now he did say it's not sweet because they don't put that much in there, or I should say of the honey. So we'll find out.
Yeah, he said basically it's not like a honey and then whiskey, it's a whiskey honey. So the whiskey is still the main character here. But that honey plays a nice little note in there and taste, and I already see it going with an iced tea, like a iced tea and honey whiskey.
That's very delightful.
Yeah, it's delightful.
It is, yeah.
Haven't used that one in a minute.
It just has a hint of honey in it.
Yep.
I mean, he's definitely right. It's whiskey with a hint of honey to it. So I like that. The honey's not overpowering. It's not sweet.
But I'm also thinking she didn't even share the last little sip with me. She just gulped it down. She was like, that
I left in there.
Nope, there's nothing left. She can drink it all. Well, cheers for them for little free taster there. You know what? I'm not really asking for it, but you know what? Sometimes when we just say like, you know, hey, that's good. I wonder what it tastes like.
Yep.
And they'll be like, hey, let me get you a little taste tester. So that normally, you know, sometimes you get 4 to 5, but we got a 5th one here, and you know what? That one was really good.
I think we've got a 6th one.
Oh.
What do you have there?
So this is our new whiskey, peanut butter jalapeno.
Oh,
Hope you like it, and this is the bottle.
Do you mind if I
Yeah, sure.
really
Yeah, we gotta
quick?
show the bottle.
Gotta show the bottle. We just got a new one. This one is a jalapeno.
Peanut butter
butter.
jalapeno.
Peanut butter jalapeno, and this is the bottle it comes in.
that's
This
pretty
is
cool.
the bottle it comes in. How about that, fellas?
And ladies.
No, just fellas.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
thank you.
so much. Wow. Peanut butter jalapeno or jalapeno peanut butter.
No, she said peanut butter jalapeno.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that jalapeno is going to be the tiny little kick
At the end.
at the end.
Yep. And you know what? Once again, I'm going to be a gentleman, but yeah, I'll let her go first, ladies.
Oh wow. You know what it smells like? It smells like those yellow butterscotch candies that you see at, maybe at grandma's house or grandpa's house.
The yellow butterscotch.
Yeah,
I just
in those yellow
hit
or
the table
gold
again and it
wrappers.
shook the camera. We had a 1.2 earthquake.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Let's see what this is about. She's not going to give it over here. Should I take it from her?
Yeah, oh wow.
Wow.
It's not super peanut buttery, if that makes sense, but you definitely get those flavors, and it's not overpowering the whiskey, so you definitely taste the whiskey with a little added flavor, kind of like they snuck it in the peanut butter, and then bam, that jalapeno hits you at
So
the
this
end.
one is spicy.
But it's very well made. No, not very spicy.
No, I mean because of the jalapeno. Just calm down.
Yeah. Wow.
Excuse me, so I have to start off with us carb conscious people or sugar conscious. I can only assume there with the peanut butter that there might be an extra couple of carbs in here.
Some sugar.
Some sugar, so just keep that in mind when you're drinking these peanut butters. There's different sugary whiskeys that are popping out all out there, but we won't mention those. We're just really talking about this peanut butter jalapeno right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna follow later and see what this was all about.
I think this one is really well done. It's not super sweet like some other peanut butter whiskeys that we have tried. This is, I would say, well played. We'll see what it tastes like.
You know what? I'm already gonna say I don't really pick up a lot of the jalapenos, so maybe it is gonna be a little sneaky little guy in the end.
It's a nice little pleasant surprise. Like takes you on this 3 flavor journey.
And you know what? I haven't had popcorn for a while, but man, that kind of reminds me of some jalapeno popcorn. This whiskey jalapeno peanut butter popcorn is what's popping in my mind for some reason.
Because you're pulling that butter out of there.
I really am. Yeah, almost like even like a kettle popcorn.
But
Yeah.
not sweet like that.
Yeah, not like super sweet. Yeah. None of that like, hey, like a handful of it and you're like, oh, I've had enough. That's the way I usually was with kettle popcorn. But that's good. And you know what? Once again, everybody's going to get their own flavor. Palate, taste from this. I guess flavor notes. You're gonna pull different things. But you know what? I can see her eyeballing this. So I'm gonna give me another tiny splash of this and then hand it back over.
And don't be afraid to ask for extra tastings of things, since they have set up flights that you can choose from, which we got. It's a 4. We got the OG, which comes with 4, and then they were nice enough to bring us 2 extra tastings of some limited edition flavored whiskeys. So cheers. I can't even tell you what a favorite was here today. They were all equally good for me.
No, I think you know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that peanut butter jalapeno. I kind of liked it. You know, I'm kind of a flavor guy.
Well, that's for a specialty type of
Yeah,
whiskey.
and I'm a flavor kind of guy. I like to smell the notes, I like to taste the notes. So,
Yeah, make sure you come out and check out the Giant Distillery. We'll definitely be back to try their other libations that they have here.
yeah, most definitely, they're knowledgeable out here, and you know what? The hospitality's been great. So,
I'll get my water.
yeah, it's water. Cheers to life. Thanks for watching. So, subscribe, hit the like,
And share.
and share, make a comment, and tell us maybe somewhere you'd like us to go here, maybe the South Texas, Dallas, Waco, San Antonio area.